Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews. And today we are taking a look at the X Factor Jean Grey. Now, these are starting to pop up in Targets, at least in my Targets anyway. They had a whole row of them at the Target I went to. I got to pick, got a chance to pick one out of the maybe six that were on the little rack or whatever. This was probably the best painted one, except for the second head. It has a little, you'll see it, I'll show you, it has a little blemish on it. But I was looking around for this chick for a while because I want an X Factor Jean Grey. I am making an X Factor shelf, or at least an area. So I needed an X Factor Jean Grey. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the package real quick. Your typical blister card back package. Definitely a good picture of her on the front. She seems to have something that is missing on the figure though. It's amazing how they can package it with the correct paint and then don't put it on the figure. It's giving you had one job. All right. Then here's the back of it. I do like these cards. I might mess around and get a second one just to keep on the card because I do tend to like these cards. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the figure herself and get a close-up. So this is the head she is packed with, the masked head. And this was probably the best painted masked head that I had seen. A lot of the other ones had flesh tone going over the mask because I think I want to say it was cast in green and painted over flesh tone. They had to do the rest in paint, and they had some run over, on a lot of the figures. So, but this one was probably the best looking one. Not my favorite head by any means. You can see the line work painted here on the boobages, so that looks pretty good. It looks like the yellow here is pretty good. Obviously the tones of yellow are different. This one is clearly painted. This one I think was cast in the yellow plastic and painted, the green was painted on it. So you can tell that yellow is a lot cleaner. It's a lot more like lemony yellow, where this is more of a mustard yellow. So, but typical Hasbro bullshit. I mean, let's be serious. They tend to not be able to paint most of the time, and the fact that you have to go through like six different packages to see which one is painted right is crazy. I'm just lucky enough to have been able to do that. So I don't know if she is running out in other people's area, but it looks like she's just popping up in my area. You can see the yellow, you can tell yellow plastic and painted yellow, mustard plastic. But then you got the legs here, and then the feet that aren't painted. She's supposed to have yellow boots, and the same complaint that most people have for this figure. But other than that, I think she looks pretty good for a Marvel Legends figure. I don't think she's too bad, to be honest with you. Again, I don't really like that face, but other than that, she looks good. She is on the new body. I think this was the body that started with it wasn't Miss Marvel. This started with Black Widow. Yeah, I think this body started with Black Widow. So she is on that Black Widow buck, and it looks good. Cheeks look good, boobs look good. Not too bad. Muscular is soft, but it's there. Muscularity. But just wish the boots were painted. Just Hasbro being Hasbro. You can even see that the greens are different. Like this green on the arm, it's like a pasty green compared to the painted green, which is a nice bright green. It's just pitiful. Like, they can't do the bare minimum. Why not just paint this green? Just paint it. just can't, just don't want, just does, they just can't do the bare minimum. It cracks me up. It really does. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the accessories. All right, so for accessories, she does come with two, I guess, telekinesis hands. It's the same hand she always comes with. Always comes with these hands. So again, fingernails with gloves on. Crazy work, crazy work. And the lines in the hands. They can't make a gloved hand. They just they just make regular hands a different color. It's crazy. Then we have the other head. Now, I told you mine had a little blemish on it. You can see it right there. There's a paint chip, unfortunately. And this is the good head, the nice smiley head. And this is the only head that can use the effect piece, the telekinesis effect piece. Why? Why not just, you know, I mean, I understand that they didn't want to put a hole in each one of their heads. Then make a better piece. That's all you got to do, make a better piece. But the hair does look good. I do like the hair. But that face looks really good other than that chip, that paint chip. This hair looks really good. This is definitely my head. And then the little effect piece. And yeah, that is it for accessories. So let's go ahead and do some articulation here. Let's actually zoom back in. As far as the head, she's not going to be able to look up because of the hair. Looking down, let's see what she had. Let's see what she's working with. Probably a hinge. No, it's a dumbbell, but it has zero room to move. So typical Hasbro, they don't know how to do a dumbbell joint. So she can only look down that far. Side to side is negligible because this side has hair on it, so she can really only go to that side. Shoulders, she can get just a little bit past parallel. Obviously, she can't spin all the way around. She has the butterfly joint here for the girls. So butterfly joint is decent. Doesn't really help you much, to be honest with you. Yeah, she can't even get her arms crossing or anything like that, so that butterfly joint is kind of pointless. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, typical Hasbro articulation here for the new female buck. And then they got hinges for the wrist. As far as the diaphragm joint, can go back really far, forward, not happening. Side to side is okay. Then they do have the ab crunch there, so she can crunch forward. Gonna have a big lump in the back though, so crunching forward looks like that. Backwards, then she's gonna have a little gut there. As far as the splits, she can only go that far because they don't know where to put this joint here. They always, it's never centered right. They don't know how to do it. Thigh swivel, kicking forward that far, kicking backwards. You got the booty cheeks, so no kicking backwards. Double jointed knees are fine. As far as the feet, she can go up that far, down that far, and a fairly steep ankle rocker. Because if she had a boot right here, they could have put a boot cut there, but they didn't bother painting the boots and hiding a boot cut. Not really hiding it, but if they put it down here, if they like cut it down here, it would be a bit more seamless when you turn it. But because they want to always cut it like way up here, then it looks terrible. But when you try to use it, actually. So anyway, let's go ahead and do a couple of comparisons real quick. And here she is next to Black Widow and Miss Marvel. And they all are using the same bucks for the most part. You can see that the thigh swivels are in different spots. their thigh swivels seem to be in the same. So these might be the same. I think Black Widow and her are using the same legs and same body, same arms. Maybe Black Widow's arms might be a little bit thicker, might be a little bit more muscular. Yeah, I think Black Widow's arms might be slightly different, but everything else other than the head obviously is Black Widow. Slightly different on Miss Marvel. The legs are different. The feet might be the same, but definitely that body is different. And Miss Marvel's arms are definitely bigger than Jean Grey's, but I don't know if they're bigger than Black Widow's. So she might be using more Black Widow buff than Jean Grey. But yeah, that's what she looks like with them. And finally, here she is next to the Mafex Psylocke, and then just randomly the Buzzmod Love Hashira Mitsuri. So just some randoms. I guess Psylocke isn't so random because technically she is a Marvel character. But anyway, that is it for comparisons. All right, so to wrap things up, yeah, this is a pretty solid release from Hasbro Marvel Legends. Yeah, did they Hasbro this up? Yeah, they Hasbro'd it up. Not giving a proper way to actually get the effect piece on both heads. The biggest fail on this obviously is not painting the boots. You got it on the cover. I mean, you have the reference, but yet you still don't do it. I do think it could have came with another mask head that didn't have gritting teeth, maybe something like this, and maybe an angle. I think Hasbro needs to start coming with at least 3 heads. 3 heads. That's what they should do. But they won't do that, obviously. But they should. Each character should at least come with 3 heads: an angry head, gritting head, a smiling head, or a smiling head, and a, let's say, like a neutral head. If they come with a 4th one, then you can get 2 angry faces, 1 neutral or 1 smiling, or however they want to do it. But it should come with at least 3 heads. I do appreciate that they at least came with 2 fists. That came with the figure in the box. So it's Jean Grey. She's not doing a whole lot of punching, but give her some better effects too. Like, why can't we get this effect? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.